What is going on, everyone? We are back with another review. So, we get to talk about the very first episode of the Twilight Zone. Now, I do want you guys to know that all of my content comes out a week early over on Patreon. The link for that will be in the description below. And again, anything specifically for the Twilight Zone that I watch, at least for the first 5 seasons, whenever I get around to them, the first season for sure, is on Paramount Plus. Current subscription for no commercials is like $13 or something like that. It's not much. Anyways, so I really liked this episode. It was a lot of fun. So you have a guy who is running around town, and he's the only one that's there. He starts off in a diner, no one's there. He makes it to the actual full-on town. No one's there. He's going around town, can't find anybody there. And he finally goes into a full-on panic. I would have been so happy. So happy. I was pretty sure he was being watched, which he was. I was wrong about why. It was kind of an experiment. But I think they were testing one man's ability to travel to space and to the moon and back. And he had everything that he needed to live, was apparently trapped in this box for like 240 some odd hours or like 2 weeks or something like that. And he finally just cracked. And that's what it was. He needed that human companionship to not go nuts. I'm glad I have it, don't get me wrong. I've got my lovely fiance and my kids, but I could probably live in seclusion for at least a couple weeks. I'm just saying. But no, that was thoroughly entertaining. That makes me even more excited for the rest of this season specifically. So yeah, the title is called Where Is Everybody, directed by Robert Stevens, written by Rod Serling, which most of these are going to be written by Rod Serling. I don't think there's only a very small couple that are not. This released October 2nd, 1959. And music was done by Bernard Herrmann. But yeah, thoroughly loved it. The acting was fantastic. It says that it is one of the most, it's considered one of the most realistic Twilight Zone episodes, as it features no supernatural elements and is based on a fairly straightforward extrapolation of science. This is the televised pilot. Okay, that's what I was curious about. It says at the end, he said, next week I'll have a reunion with a unique talent and a valued friend, our first since Requiem of a Heavyweight. What was that? Oh, he had a show called Playhouse 90. Okay, so that's why he said that. You'd have had to have been familiar with all of his stuff from back then. Anyways, all that aside, I do apologize. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. No, again, thoroughly loved it. Super excited to watch even more Twilight Zone. And yeah, I think this is going to be a fun ride. All right, guys, that is going to do it. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. We'll see you next time. Peace.